Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 30 of Friendly Dynasty Career Mode. Now today will be the final video that I put out for the next couple of days due to obviously Christmas. So I think this is obviously Christmas Eve this is going out, so I'm missing Christmas Day and Boxing Day for videos. Apologies for that, but I'm sure most of you guys will be busy anyway, as will I. That is the reason why I'm not uploading. But yeah, have a good Christmas and yeah, let's get on with this episode. Let's try and hit 25 likes on this video. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well. We're so close to 3,000 subs now, so if you haven't subscribed, please go hit the subscribe button. That'd be really appreciated, guys, if we could try do that. And yeah, let's move on to this episode. It should hopefully be quite a fun episode because we are now playing as Ivory Coast. I'm the Ivory Coast manager, for those of you who don't know, as well as the Leeds manager. So yeah, let's see how we get on. We've got this game against South Africa coming up. Nearly said South America. South Africa. A friendly coming up against them. And I think I might play the game. I'm not really too sure. I might have somebody after that to play. We've also got Mexico to play. So I might sim South Africa and then play the Mexico game. I think that makes more sense because Mexico will probably be slightly tougher. So we'll probably sim this first game and then we'll play the next match. And yeah, we'll see how we get on there. We do have some monthly scouting updates to have a look at before we get into that match. And I am just going to reject, I think, this player. I want some real quality players, so I'm going to be quite harsh with a few of these. We will sign this guy up though, the last player. And are these English players? They are. We've got, a 94 potential there. He does look good, actually. That Joe Lowe. Adam Gill does not look good enough, so we will reject him. And yeah, let's move on to this Ivory Coast game. I showed you the team already I'll be playing with. It's down the right hand side anyway. But I think I've gone with pace mainly, so Gradle, Dumbia, Javinho are my front three, and Yaya's kind of my more attacking midfielder of the three. But still not an attacking midfielder. I think he's still a centre mid, so we've got like a fairly balanced team, I'd say. We've got Bailey, our new signing for Leeds, in the team. He's got Bucks. Javinho scores 40 minutes in. But yeah, we are looking like a strong team. Bonnie didn't start, but he's come on now. They've equalised now, and Gradle puts us ahead 5 minutes later. And so yeah, we've got 10 minutes left of this game. Still winning 2-1, and it finishes 2-1. So that is good news for us. A good little warm-up game. They're only friendlies, but I think it's important to see how the team performs anyway. So I like to put out a strong team most of the time. And we don't have any injuries, which is good news, so I can play my full-strength team for the Mexico game. Let's move on now to some player developments and have a look at some players I want to try and improve. So I've got Vardy, Byram and Cook at the moment. I'm going to add a few more players. Let's see who else is available. I'm tempted to do NG, but he is on loan, so it wouldn't really make sense. Is Sandro on loan? I'm pretty sure he is, isn't he? Got that many loan players that it is difficult to know who to train. I will go with Alex Moa. I'm also going to chuck in Dele Alli as well there, who I think deserves to have some sort of an upgrade. He's not really gone up too much for us at the moment, which is a shame and a bit of a surprise, but hopefully he will go up soon. Just see how they get on. Do we have any upgrades? We've got Byram going up his dribbling anyway. He's not quite at 74 overall at the moment, but he's going up quite nicely, Sam Byram, so that's good news for us. Now let's move on to the Mexico game. I've actually just had an email in from Liam Cooper saying he wants to earn more money. He's currently on 7 grand. With 10 months left on his deal, I think he's probably going to want about 15 or 20, and I can't afford that. Let's find out how much he's after. 20 grand. He's 72 overall. I'm just going to have to let him go then because I don't have that amount of money yet. So for now I'm just going to have to leave that one sadly. And if he does end up leaving, then I'll try and get him to replace. We do have a lot of decent centre-backs now though. So it shouldn't be that much of an issue, to be honest, if we do lose him. Now let's go with the Mexico game. I'm going to go with the exact same team again, see how they perform, and hopefully get ourselves a nice little win against Mexico. You'll have to bear in mind, I won't actually be playing many of these friendlies. I'll just occasionally play them because I've actually only got one tournament to play in. I don't play in the African Cup of Nations or anything like that with Ivory Coast. It's literally just the World Cup. So that's in 2018. We do have a couple of years still until that happens. So I don't need to play many of these friendly matches. This is just one to kind of kick things off and see how we get on against some of these different teams. Dumbia on to Yaya Toure. Doesn't have much going forward for him. Still going though, Yaya. Oh, it's the post. And to be honest, there's not been a lot happening in this first half. That's the first proper chance we've had. Dumbia again looking for Yaya through the middle. Probably should have stayed on his feet, to be honest there. He has put it wide. Gradle now on the counter-attack from one of their free kicks. Max Gradle still going on his right foot. Saved. Oh, it was into the path of, I think it was Dumbia. We still haven't managed to get it in the back of the net. Ball goes in, and the keeper punches it away, and it's probably going to be the end of the first half shortly. Anyway, Bailey's still up here. On his left foot, which he doesn't really favour. I think I was probably going over. Javinho to take this one. puts it into the middle. Bailey's up there, headed it the wrong way. Toyota to Sarr again, and it's punched away by the goalkeeper. And that is it for the first half. Not much happening, to be honest, for the majority of that game. Hopefully, though, we can find a goal in the second half, and we'll probably just whiz through it. We won't show many clips from the whole game, to be honest. We'll get on with some actual Leeds matches. Okay, I'm going to change it around a little bit. I'm going to take off Dumbia, who is booked, and I'm going to bring on a different striker who's still really fast. He's just left-footed. I'm also going to take off Sarr as well, and bring on... I can't pronounce his name, I'm not going to try. And yeah, I think we'll probably leave it like that for now. Maybe bring on the third sub a little bit later on, which could be Bonnie, to be honest. I'm not too sure yet, though. Keeper fires one out to Javinho, looking for some support. He has found CO, something like that anyway. Javinho down the right-hand side, doesn't really have much support, still going in. Javinho strikes it, and I thought he'd put it into his own net there, the keeper, but he hasn't. And it will go out for another corner. Javinho to take it. Oh, go on. Oh, I nearly found the young centre mid. Grade on the edge of the box. Hits it first time and it's gone in. What are the chances of that? Didn't even mean to hit it first time. I thought I was going to let it bounce, to be honest. But it has gone in. 1-0. 66 minutes in. And we have got a bit of a fluky goal there, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, goal's a goal. And it has flown into the back of the net somehow. But anyway, it's a decent strike from Gradle, to be fair. Side foot, I think. Is it? Is it a side foot? Yeah, it is a side foot. Off the post and in. 1-0. Here we go. Now he can counter-attack. Gradle looking for the run of Javinho, who has bags of space to run into, which is great for him. Javinho, can we go even sweatier? Come on! Yes! The substitute scores. What a counter-attack. What a sweaty goal. But it is 2-0 now, and I don't want to get so carried away with it. It is only an international friendly, so doesn't really mean too much. But anyway, 2-0 against Mexico now. Wouldn't mind Yaya Toure scoring. That would be quite nice. I would really want to sign Yaya for Leeds, to be honest. I want to try and get him in. Whether he's 40 or 34, I really don't care. I just love Yaya Toure, so brilliant if I could try and get him in the next couple of years when his value drops a bit. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. Might be a bit of a long shot, but we'll see. And that is it. We have won the game 2-0. Brilliant result against Mexico. But it is a friendly, so let's move on now to the Leeds stuff. And now into this game against Everton. It is a home match. We are going to sim the game because of the matches I've got coming up, which I'm hopefully going to be playing in this episode. But yeah, we are going to play the match. This is the team I've gone with. NG up top. Basically, I've brought in the new signing as well. I'm hopefully getting next season, I think, at the end of his loan. Brought him in, the Ivory Coast player. Also brought in Bailey as well as centre-back. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm going to go with Bailey for now. Let me know in the comments. Also, Galloway and Byram also come in at fullback as well. So, that's the team. Let's sim the match. Let's see how we get on against Everton. It's going to be a tough game, obviously. But I'd probably take a draw in this match, to be honest. But I sadly had to play... I had to sim this game because of the games that are coming up which I want to play. Anyway, it's 1-1 now, 17 minutes in, 30 minutes in now, still no other goals in the match. Hopefully we can find a second, but I'd take a draw, to be honest. Now into the second half, Gibson makes it 2-1 to Everton, and there's 30 minutes left. We need to find an equalising goal. Hopefully we've got enough on the pitch to do that. Saying that we've only brought on Cooper at the moment. 5 minutes left, and it finished 2-1 to Everton. Not good news at all. We lost the match, sadly, and that probably moves us further down the table. The reason why I wanted to sim that match is because I want to play these couple of European matches coming up as well in the next few days. But first, let's sim these player drills I've got going. Hopefully we can get some players going up. We need Vardy to get a bit further into the 72 overall. But Byram goes up to 74 now, so that's a big increase for him. Very good news for us as well, because now he's a better player, so I can potentially use him in the team a little bit more now he's gone up. So let's have a look at our emails, see if there's anything of any importance. I'm not really too sure there will be. Oh, Bataka actually saying his playing time isn't good enough. Understandable, he's not a good enough player, so he's more of a squad rotational player for me, so he probably won't get too much use in the few games that we have left this year. We're also going to sim this game. We are in the European Cup, so I think I'm going to sim this match, then play the Newcastle game, and then I think we've got another game in the Europa League, so that's what I'm going to hopefully try and do. So in the match, we'll go the exact same team that played against Everton that lost. I know, obviously, it doesn't really make too much sense, but I'm hoping that this is a team that will bounce back in this game. We are away, so it's slightly risky, and obviously our chances are probably decreased a bit, but we hopefully can beat them still, because I've not heard of any of their players, to be honest. So Sandro scores 8 minutes in. We're now about 25 minutes in. Still winning the game 1-0. No other goals so far, but we are approaching the end of the first half. Into the second half, Byron's been sent off for 2 yellow cards, which isn't good enough considering he's just got up in overall as well. So I was probably going to use him a bit more now. 15 minutes left. Can we find a second goal? Yes, Dwight Gale off the bench has scored, and it does finish 2-0. Decent result and another clean sheet. Now we've got the game against Newcastle. I've had to change around the team loads, obviously, because we played about 2 days ago, I think it was. So I changed around the team loads, but I still think it's a good enough team to beat Newcastle. So we are going to play the match. I brought in basically a whole new defence. Kept Bredcut in. I think he's the only person that actually remains in the side. Yes, he is, due to his stamina. I'm not really too sure how good it is. It's 88, so yeah, that is the reason why he's managed to stay in the team. But we've got Vardy up top, and I'm really confident we can get ourselves a few goals against Newcastle in this game. Let's get on with it. Let's see how we do. Ali looking for Jamie Vardy. Oof, great chance already. We have completely crowded their half, and we have got a lot of players actually now that need to get back. But a good start for us anyway, just a couple of minutes in. Keeping possession very well and winning it back well until we lose it like that. Pedro Enrique, I don't know why he's that far up, but he's found Jamie Vardy with a brilliant pass and a decent strike. Couldn't hold on to it there, the keeper, and it is out for a corner. A lot of half chances so far, nothing really clear cut. This is a good ball in again, but maybe just a bit far behind Pedro there actually. Into Bredcut, trying something fancy on the edge of the box that didn't work. Jamie Vardy looking for Garcia maybe. Okay, has found its way there somehow. Garcia with a decent strike, but saved by Rob Elliott. And that is it for the first half. Still 0-0. Not the most exciting match ever. Not many chances either, so I've probably not had loads of clips to show you. But hopefully we can change it in the second half. I think we were getting somewhere. There's one or two players that I'm not too sure are good enough to be on the pitch at the moment, so maybe we'll change it very shortly. And the player that will be taken off is Patrick Roberts. I'll bring on NG, who's a right-footed player, so hopefully can play in that position a little bit better. But I think Bataka should be okay for now on that left-hand side. I'm also tempted actually to bring on Alex Moat, so I think I will. I'll take off Garcia, rest him for a little bit. Bredcut into Vardy's path. Now looking for somebody else. Alex Moat's available. Onto his left foot. There's a good strike. Oof. Saved by Rob Elliott. And cleared away by the Newcastle defence. That's probably our best chance, really, that we've had so far. I'm not expecting us to be thrashing Newcastle, though, because we are the newly promoted side. So I'm glad we're not winning 3 or 4-0 in this game. The final change will be to take off Bredcut and bring on Lewis Cook. Bredcut's been really good for us, actually, in this game. He's just getting a bit tired now into the last sort of 12 minutes, obviously including added on time. But yeah, I'm hoping Lewis Cook can kind of revive the midfield a little bit. But let's get rid of this one first of all. And Butland does just about. 5 minutes left now, and added on time left. Let's see how he gets on. Wijnaldum's just come on here for Newcastle, so it's going to be an interesting end to this game. Oh no. Oh no, it's 1-0. You could see it coming. I think that's Wijnaldum there with the assist. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. It's 1-0 now. I think that's a new sign. That's all come from a poor throw-in from a goalkeeper that didn't find the right man. And we've cost ourselves potentially a point here. Let's see. Can we get one back there with Alex Moat? No, not by himself we can't. Vardy's picked it up though still. Waiting for some support. Doesn't have a lot of it. Vardy's still going. And oof, saved by Rob Elliott just. And I don't know what the keeper's thinking of there. Poor save from him in the end. And it is out to Alex Moat onto his favoured left foot. It's a good ball in. Bataka headed it the wrong way. And it's being cleared by the Newcastle defence. Another chance maybe to put one in. Alex Moat looking for a good pass to NG, who I forgot was on the pitch, to be honest. Joe Gomez onto his left foot. Oh, off the post! No way! Oh my god, if anywhere it could have gone. It's hit the post, and we've lost the game 1-0 to Newcastle. Really not deserved. I mean, even though you've probably not seen too many of the clips, because there's not been loads going on, we have definitely deserved that. Rob Elliott's had a pretty poor game there, really. He's still kept them out, but he's just not done a very good job of it. But yes, we have lost the game 1-0. Such a shame, but that sometimes happens with this game, so hopefully we can pick it up in the next few games. You can see by the stats there that we do deserve to win. And I've even got 45% possession. That's when you know it's been a good day for me as well. I don't even have 40% usually. Let's move on, let's see what the next game is. But before we do, let's quickly do some more player drills. It seems to come around so quickly at the moment. Do we have any players going up? No, just individual attributes there of Lewis Cook and Alex Moat. Let's move on to, I think, the game against Wycombe, which is a cup match. Round 3 of the Capital One Cup. Need to try and win this game. It is an away match, and one that we should be winning, so I am going to sim the match. Risk it a little bit. I think we should be able to beat Wycombe. If we can't, then we really shouldn't be in the Premier League. It's as simple as that. So we're going to have a look at the calendar, see how long till the next game. it's 4 days until the Norwich game, which can also sim, I think, as well. But we will sim this game. It's going to be the final one off the episode that I do sim. I think it's the next Europa League match will be in episode 31. In a few days' time, I think that'll be the 28th, maybe, when that one's out. We'll have to see. But anyway, I'll change around the team for this game against Wickham. Hopefully it's going to be a good enough side to beat them. And this is the team I've gone with. It's a pretty decent side, to be honest. I've got in, obviously, Jack Butland. In fact, I'm going to go Pickford, my new signing, actually. I'm going to put him in goal. Byron at right back. Bailey, Smith, and Galloway make up the rest of the defence. So it's pretty much my strongest defence I can have. Then in front of them, I've got Calvin Phillips, who I don't think's actually played a game for me yet, so it's definitely worth playing him and seeing him gets on. Also got my Ivory Coast player there that I've got in a loan for now. And NG out on the right, Grealish in the centre, Sandra on the left, with Dwight Gale up front. So hopefully that's going to be enough to win the game. It's a pretty strong attack and also a strong defence as well. It's just the midfield with obviously Calvin Phillips that has slightly changed, and obviously the goalkeeper, which is my secondary goalkeeper. Let's find out how he gets on. I still think all those players are better than Wycombe Wanderers' best player, I'm pretty sure. So we have scored after 5 minutes, then they equalise a minute later, so it's 1-1, 6 minutes in. But we are now into the 25th minute. Still haven't found a second goal for us though. Grealish does 36 minutes in, into the second half, still winning the game 2-1. Bridcut comes on, and yes, we are nearly there. We're nearly there winning against Wycombe Wanderers, but we do score a Bridcut. Then Hayes goes and makes it 3-2 with 5 minutes to go. Can we hold on to beat them? Whew, just about. We just about won 3-2 against Wycombe Wanderers. That was very close, actually, closer than it should have been. But anyway, we are 12th in the Premier League. That is something I didn't know. On 8 points, just behind Crystal Palace, Norwich and West Ham. But in front of Liverpool, actually. That is an interesting one. Wasn't expecting Liverpool to be so far down the league table. And yes, that is pretty much it for this episode now. I'll quickly have a look at some more emails, but I don't think there'll be anything important in there, to be honest. Other than we're playing against Bambo when we play against Norwich. I've forgotten that I sold him to Norwich a couple of weeks ago, was it, I think now? Or a couple of episodes ago anyway. So yeah, that is good news for us to play against Bamba, see how he's getting on at Norwich, whether he starts or not. But for now, that's the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said at the start, if you could go hit 25 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well. And yeah, that is it for this episode. Have a good Christmas. I'll be back on the 27th, hopefully. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.